Хөрхөн охид trap сонсон. Trap сонсон, trap донсон. Түүний сонсдог хөгжим дур булаан. Дагаж дуулан дур булаа мууруулаа.
What's up, people? We got a brand new MMA Roasted Podcast. I'm here with Renato Laranja, 27-time world champion.
I'm here. Is that on there?
Yes, it's
I'm
on. We got a great show. We got a great show today. We got Cindy Dandois. Yes, Cindy, the Battle Cat Dandois, as well as Sadiq Yusuff. We're gonna call Cindy right now. First, I want to thank our sponsor, Speedweed. Listen, marijuana is free not free. It's legal in California. Legal in California, which means they will deliver it right to you. Okay, you get Chinese food delivered, you get pizza delivered, you get all kinds of things delivered. Some people get prostitutes delivered.
Especially after Speedweed, you're going to need some Chinese food.
Yes, exactly.
Especially Jewish and Speedweed, you really need some Chinese food, porra.
So go to speedweed.com, follow them at Speedweed. They got everything. They got CBD, THC sex lube. They have marijuana macaroons. They have edibles, CBD oil.
They have a macaroon?
Yeah, I know that you train a lot.
I train a lot, on my back.
Yeah, so I got some great stuff. I got some CBD stuff for you. We'll take care of any injury you got.
Yeah, and marijuana going to take care of the glaucoma.
Yes. So anyway, let's go to speedweed.com, mention Roasted, you get $10 off, $100 more. So we're going to call Cindy Dandois right now. Cindy is a 13-5 fighter, win over Megan Anderson. Big win over Megan Anderson. Cindy. Hello? 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 This is going really well right now. Cindy, there she is. How are you? How are you doing?
I'm good. It's night over here.
Okay, it is night. I'm here with Renato Laranja. You know who he is? He's a 27-time world champion.
Well, don't sound so excited, Cindy.
So Cindy is always training. Are you in Belgium right now?
I am.
You're in Belgium with your 4 kids?
Yeah, with my children.
Yeah.
You got 4 kids?
Yeah. She's got 4.
I even had 5. I have 2 fostered and 3 of my own.
Wow.
Wait, you took a foster's one that you didn't even have to have?
What?
You took another kid that you didn't even made by accident?
2.
She took 2 of them.
Wow, I don't even know what to do. Will you take some more?
Why, do you have some kids you want to give her?
I could give her a lot. I have unlimited ones that you can have. And they all mixed looking. They're all very beautiful because they have me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Light
all my
skin.
kids are also very beautiful.
Yeah, I bet.
They are very... Now, Cindy, I see you on Instagram all the time. You're training really hard. You won your last fight by rear naked choke. Submission. Yep. You just went out and killed the girl in like 2 minutes. You have another fight scheduled?
No, not yet.
How come nobody wants to fight you?
I don't know.
I like the way you said that's very cute. Just no. It's like when I come over there, I go, come here, and she goes, no, don't. Renato Laranja.
No, I'm married with 1 daughter, and I find it's hard to train. Like, even taking an hour out of the day to train is like, I'm like, how do you do it with 5 kids? For real?
Well, they're all training themselves, so that's easy. I take them to the gym with me.
You take all 5 kids to the gym with you?
Yes, and my 2 daughters, they also participate the adult classes.
Oh, okay.
The small ones play, and they are just there making their homework or playing or whatever.
Now, you started wrestling when you were like 8 years old. You started judo at like 5, right?
Yes.
And you're also you're a black belt in judo?
Yes.
And then jiu-jitsu, what belt are you in jiu-jitsu?
I'm a purple belt.
Purple belt.
Oh, caralho. Prince was a purple belt.
The Prince was?
Yeah, caralho.
Now, last time we talked, you had a crush on Anthony Johnson.
Wow.
Yeah.
Still.
You still have a crush on him?
Mm-hmm.
But in Vegas, you found him. You actually found him in Vegas. What happened?
Yeah.
Did you guys hook up? Did you guys hang out? What happened with you and Anthony Johnson?
Okay, that's a yes. And you smoked some natural medicine that
I know.
He brought you some natural medicine. I see him with pounds of marijuana he have. And he's give you those big brown eyes.
I don't smoke.
Yeah.
So,
of course you don't. Neither do I. But you know.
No, I really don't. I never did.
Did he rub marijuana oil all over your back and hash oil?
I don't do those things.
No.
Really,
Oh, okay.
I don't.
She doesn't do those things.
Nothing.
No.
You're on a natural high.
She's just a positive person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
But wait, you're from Belgium?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you speak French or whatever?
I speak Dutch, I speak French, and I speak a little bit Greek too.
You speak Greek.
Wow.
Why? You part
Yes.
Greek too?
No.
You
I
just
pick it up.
just in case you go to Greece, a lot of guys, a lot of eligible bachelor over there, tall, dark, and handsome.
You got me. You got me.
They use the olive oil over
The
there.
smart guy. Where do you find your smart friends?
This guy, he's a very famous man right here. He's a 27-time world champion. He actually he tapped out Eddie Bravo.
Well, I don't like to toot my own horn, but the horn is a bit. It's like a trombone.
He also
You can grapple me anytime.
Oh, God, I like the sound of that one. Don't worry, it's not a husky trombone. It's just
Do you think you could beat her?
she's gonna beat me first, and then whatever she want, I ain't gonna do.
Now, when you came to my comedy show in Vegas, you were with Ngannou, Francis Ngannou.
Oh, caralho.
Now, were you
Wait,
guys
I might be
together?
too small for you.
Were
First,
you guys together, just hanging out, just friends? What was going on
No,
there?
we're just hanging out. We're just friends.
Oh, okay,
That's
cool.
what I like to say when I'm with ladies. You know, I say no pressure. We're just hanging out.
It was a big group. It was Misha Tate, Ngannou. It was a lot of people.
That would be
Wasn't
a fun. The three of them,
Yeah.
Jade and Gano.
Now, I was looking at some of your Instagram photos as of late. You
Oh God, I think I follow you too.
Yeah, you seem very, very, very happy as of late. You feel very sexy. You got this back tattoo. Now, how much did this hurt? This tattoo? I was like on your butt. It seems like that tattoo was painful. No.
Well, actually, that was okay. Only the ones on my rib hurt little.
Where's the hip ones?
the rib right there.
Oh, you like a comic book characters, huh?
Yes, I do.
Oh, what's your favorite comic book character?
My favorite comic book character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, probably you don't even know it. It's from ElfQuest.
I know an Elf Quest. That's
Really?
like it's like they used to have a comic book, and it was maybe the same vibe as maybe like a Lord of the Rings or something, and everybody's
really?
an elf, and they got the pointy fucking ears and everything. It was a cool thing. Yeah, I remember that one. That's old. I remember that from like the 80s.
Yeah, I love it.
Because that's a great. I forgot. Wasn't there a guy named Wolf something or Wolf?
Yeah, like the Wolf Riders and the.
Yeah, but what's the main character? You know how there's a blonde guy
Spectre?
and a black haired guy. You remember?
Yes, Rayek.
Yeah. Something.
Wow.
Hayek.
Yeah, look at you.
I for real, I know.
Skywise, Cutter, Lita.
Yeah.
Look at you
kinda.
nerds bonding.
Yeah. But I prefer. You know, I'm like the character. My favorite is he remind me of myself. He's Foghorn Leghorn, porra. You know who is that?
Who?
Foghorn Leghorn. He's a big cock, you know, the big hooster, you know. You never he go, I say, boy. You never. He's on the Looney Tune. You never seen that, huh? He's a big
The
hooster,
white one.
and he talk like Colonel Sanders, you know. He says, I say, boy, I say there, you know. Yeah, you're gonna.
Yeah, I know those.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna expect.
Now,
from me.
Cindy. I mean, Cindy's a badass fighter. Her first fight ever, never fighting ever, was against Marlies Conan.
Oh yeah, I
And
know
she
that.
beat her.
No.
Yes, first fight in.
Wait, so your main stuff is grappling, yeah? Yeah, because you started in mud wrestling and jello wrestling?
No. She was doing real wrestling, not mud wrestling.
Oh, you mean like the guys doing that one?
Yeah, she was legit. No, not like WWE. She was legit judo.
In this country, we only they do a hot oil wrestling, they do a mud wrestling, and a jello wrestling.
She does the real stuff.
Well, actually, I would love to do the hot oil ones, but we don't have those in Belgium, so I only could do the freestyle ones. No,
Wow, freestyle. I can freestyle while we do that.
And then you have a win over Megan Anderson, but Megan doesn't want a rematch with you, right?
no, she doesn't want.
How come?
Wait, is that the one
Yeah,
from
why?
Australia?
Yeah. She beat her in like second round.
In the
submission.
UFC or in Vitch?
In Invicta.
Oh, and a while back.
A while back,
Okay,
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
you guys should rematch now.
That's what I'm trying. Yeah, she's trying to get it. Nobody wants.
she don't want? She
Nobody
don't
wants to
want?
fight her.
Huh. And wait, was you hacker in the UFC?
I wasn't doing so well in the UFC. I did one fight.
Oh, you're not in the UFC no?
No.
Oh, why? I thought you was in
She
the
was in UFC, then she was in Bellator, and now she had another fight in, where was it? In Poland, your last fight? Where was your last fight?
No, it was in Belgium. It was our biggest promotion in Belgium.
And you took it on like 1 day notice or something, right? You take it on some kind of crazy like last minute.
Yeah, I did that too. That was stupid of me.
You need to get a manager. I can manage you. I
Think
should
so?
manage her because she's looked too good.
Yeah.
I mean, if she can fight and she look like this.
The hot mother of 5.
Well, we're gonna leave that part out.
Okay.
Let's not lead with that.
Okay.
We're gonna do the hot blonde Belgian chick with the cartoons and shit like that. Okay.
Right.
I can make.
You think you can make money on her?
Do
Do you have a manager?
What a mitzvah we have here.
I don't because since Misha is working for 1 hour, she cannot do managing anymore because that would be.
Oh, it's a
language barrier is hitting me again.
It's a conflict of
interest.
It's a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
For me, it's not a conflict. I'm already interested.
Now she likes darker guys, but are you gonna be able to not hook up with her because she looks like
Look, I gotta test the merchandise. I gotta make sure if everything's okay to bring to the public.
For sure.
If I don't taste that one, how I know it's not poison? I have to make sure.
Right. Cindy,
Yeah, he has to be sure he can escape from my guard because if he can't.
Wow.
And then also I want to make. Shut up. I want to make sure that I maybe have to eat my way out of your triangle because I don't know how to get out of there. It's too good.
I don't think you can get out of it there.
Maybe I don't want to get out of there.
I think you may have met your match right here.
Now,
are you single? You have a boyfriend?
No, I'm single.
How come you're single, girl? I mean, you think it's because you're so strong and you could fight and you got all the kids? You think this kind of guys are kind of intimidated by you?
I have no answer on that because if I knew why I was single, I wouldn't be single.
So you don't enjoy being single?
No, I prefer to not be single.
Oh yeah, no, because some people enjoy the time to themselves to relax, because for all the comfort that a relationship provide, some people enjoy the stress-free lifestyle.
You enjoy that, right?
I sometimes can enjoy.
Yeah.
Like just my alone time. I'm not even talking about free sex or whatever.
Yeah.
Just to be able to do what the fuck I want and go where I please and not have a schedule,
Now you were able to adopt.
I feel like if you're having a good relationship, you can also do whatever you want. Like you should just be able to trust each other.
Touche.
So, but the problem is I attract rats or bad boys, so then I prefer to be alone because I don't need any more rats in my life.
You attract a black hat, the black ones.
No, the thing is, no. I attract white rats too.
No, I know, but you only go for the white, the black ones.
Do you? It seems like you kind of like black guys. That's like your thing, right?
I do like them.
Yeah. Which is fine. Everyone has a taste.
But maybe I'm not dark enough for her because I even though I'm Brazilian, I have I look like a light skinned black, like Mohawken or maybe like a swarthy pirate.
I can handle your color. You're nice.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
You know what they call
I always speak truth from my heart, Adam. I'm always.
Of course, that's why I love you. That's why
I'm not a liar.
That's why you're my favorite.
I speak from deep down here too myself. And my color, they call that one Egyptian cinnamon because it's look like the most hair Egyptian cinnamon, porra.
That's nice, poetically said.
Yeah, I agree.
But what now?
It's a real poet.
Yeah.
Now, are you gonna be nice to her though and take her out over and over again and because she's looking for a boyfriend? It seems like not just a one night stand.
Well, that remains to be seen. If I meet you the first time we hang out, we can't decide if we're gonna be best friends or not. We gotta see if we like each other. We gotta see the first time I have sex with you. I'm not gonna just be your best friend right away. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. That's a bad example.
So where would you take Cindy on a date?
I'm gonna take her to. Well, no, you know what? She's better. She deserves more than Claim Jumper. I was gonna say I take to Claim Jumpers. You ever been to that restaurant out here?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you don't want to go there. Maybe for her it's Romano's Macaroni Grill.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm gonna take you to the park. I'm gonna take you
There's
to
no way he's gonna
the
get out
beach.
of my triangle show if he's going to keep talking like that. You know that, right?
Okay, so you know,
I'm just gonna pinch it a little harder. That's it.
okay, I guess
What did you say?
I guess we're staying in, but we eating out though.
Oh, whoa.
We're gonna stay in, but we're gonna eat out.
I
That's
like
fine
this.
with me.
So when do you come back to the U.S., Cindy?
I don't know. I think I'm going to go to Singapore first.
But there's not gonna be a lot of black guys over there. That's the opposite of what you want.
Yeah, but the thing is, when I go to Singapore, I'm not going for the guys.
To fight one one.
No, just to see Misha.
Oh, you guys have a strong relationship.
Now, Misha recently had some photos leaked.
Oh, I saw that once. I mean, I didn't see that one.
Have you talked to her about that? Is she okay?
Yeah, we talked about it.
She's okay about it. She's okay. She's not taking it too hard.
You know what? Misha is a strong, very beautiful person, and first of all, that were pictures from another period in her life.
Yeah.
She's a different person now, and like nothing wrong with that. Like,
Hey, we all got
she's
pictures.
beautiful.
Yeah,
What can they say? Oh my God, a very beautiful naked lady.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, for what's
Yes.
anybody gonna say? And you know, if you hack into anybody's shit, you're gonna find naked stuffs. You're gonna see pictures of stuff.
Well, you send people
Indeed.
dick pics and stuff?
We've all. Well, I have. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, thankfully, I never put like my whole. You know, I'm smart enough not to put my fucking face in there, but you know, who knows what kind of like videos you shot, whatever, shit like that. People gonna find. You know, like. I mean,
But even if they break in my phone, like I have naked videos from me and my children, even like.
oh God, are you? Well, you don't want to put that one. But
No,
you.
but the thing is, people make too much of like naked is just naked, man. Like,
No, I know, but you know they have a stuffs where you don't want like scumbags who like children to see stuff like that.
no,
you know?
that's the thing. But if they
Yeah.
break into my phone, they can find whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah.
Hey, look, and you know anybody you can criticize Misha or whatever you want to do, but
I don't know.
everybody does the
criticizing-
same stuff.
I'm criticizing whoever leaked that. That was,
Oh, absolutely.
That's
People, yeah, it's
bullshit.
terrible. I hate. You know what are you gonna do? But then again, did you try not to look at it? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I did. Somebody sent to me. I looked at the fucking thing. If I wanted to boycott that one, I can't look at this. But I did for his
I had
search.
to make sure it was her.
I did it for his search.
Yeah.
I said that's her. That's it. That's it. I had to identify.
Yeah, of course. So
I don't think she really cares anymore.
Good.
So
Because
Cindy,
I don't.
who are you now? You want to fight in Bellator again? Why wouldn't you try to join the PFL tournament? The PFL they're having a one.
I
trying
tried.
to
I
get up there.
asked, but they chose other girls. So what can I say?
But you're 13
I
and
asked.
you're 13 and 5. You've beaten amazing
I know.
people.
I asked Ray Sefo. I asked him to compete in a tournament, but he didn't pick me.
Hmm.
So what can I say?
That's ridiculous. All right, look, I'll try to talk to George or Ray and figure out what's going on.
Yeah, it don't
because-
make any sense. He's
Yeah.
trying to get up there.
Yeah, I know.
You don't want him up there?
I do, but he's gonna try to bite me if I help him up. He like looks all cute, and then he tries to bite you. So he's like, I'm
We're
not
talking about this cute
my
little guy.
little dog. I'm not falling for his little tricks. So all right, so the PFL, which is nonsense, guys. If you're listening to the podcast, okay, tag Cindy Dandois and PFL. Say that you want to see her in the tournament. It's probably not too late.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
try
that
to
don't
get
make
her,
any sense that
try to
she's
get
not
her in
in
the
there.
tournament because I know Kayla Harrison is the favorite to win. She's the two-time Olympic gold medal judo wrestler.
Oh, the blonde chick?
But she has no experience. She's only
True.
fought twice.
True.
This girl's got 18 fights.
Yeah.
So and you've been in there with the
I do
best.
think Sarah Kaufman is a good addition.
But she's-
although she's a little bit small.
Yeah, she's a little small, Sarah Kaufman. A little small. I think you could. I think you could surprise a lot of these people. How's your striking? Because I know your grappling was insane. How's your striking?
Well, actually, it did improve. I don't know if you saw my last fights. It's still not the best, of course, but it improved.
Yeah.
Because there was no striking, and now there is a little bit.
Okay. All right. See.
You're going in the right direction, at least. you know?
Well, and then you look great, by the way. These pictures are unbelievable. I still want to know what happened with you and Anthony Johnson because I remember Anthony Johnson said when he found out about all your kids, he moonwalked away.
Really?
But
Well, he was just
he was just kidding.
You don't want to.
This is a long time ago. But I like know that you liked him, and I saw you guys together, and then you did find him in Vegas. Now, when you found him, did you hug him? Did you capture him? What happened?
I believe we took a picture together.
That's it.
Well, you never
All
know.
right, so
No, the thing is, like, I'm not gonna say anything about.
all right,
yeah,
wow,
come on.
all right,
Yeah.
there you go. All right, let's go.
Who knows? You know, everybody got their own reasons. You
Yes.
know, who knows what he's got going on and you fucking up his shit.
Yes, yeah, right. Sorry, Anthony, if you're listening to this.
Yeah.
All
We're
right,
friends. We're good friends. We talk.
good. I like it. I like it. So,
Humble Johnson.
well, listen. Thank you, Cindy, for being on the podcast.
That's it?
Yeah. Why? Anything?
I don't know. I mean,
You want to hang out? You want to set up a date?
well, let's pretend that we. Show me how you would put me in a triangle. No, okay.
She really will
Let's
show
say
you.
at least next time when I'm in the United States, I put you in a triangle and we film it
And
we
see
send
if I
it
can
out,
get out. Okay.
Wow, that
Fair
would-
And
enough.
see how quick you can get out.
But he's a 27-time world champion.
No problem, but I can lock him in totally.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
You see how excited he is?
It's gonna be like the Donner Party or whatever, where I had to eat my way out. That's the only way. Or the movie Alive.
Have you ever had such a beautiful lady put you in a triangle before?
Sleep there, so no, I stay here.
Yeah.
She wins.
I might fall asleep in there and just. What a way to die.
Yes.
I mean, of all the ways to die.
Yes. You might have to see three more kids up there that are coming.
I pray to God that I never see any of those kids again.
Nice. Well, Cindy, thank you so much, and have a good rest of the night.
Say, sweet
Bye-bye.
dreams.
Bye-bye.
Sweet dreams. You can dream about me now.
That was Cindy Dandois.
She's what a pleasant. She's very nice.
I like
young
her.
lady. She's got a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
She's obviously very. I find this with European women a lot. It's like they more free, and I don't mean like they just a slut or something. They're less precious about sex and
Yeah, of
about
course.
you see my naked body. They're more free about that in their countries. Most of the time they have more of a natural attitude towards the body and sex and stuff like that.
I once had a girl actually from Belgium, where she's from, and we had sex the first night. She was a stripper. I picked her up from Flash Dancers in New York City.
Oh, God,
on 54th.
I
and
know
like-
exactly what the fuck you're talking about.
And she comes home with me that night, and we have sex. And then the next day, I hung out again. I'm like, hey, she's like, no, we're not gonna. Now you have to earn it. And I go, what? She goes, well, I wanted to make sure you were good. What's the point of hanging out with you if you're gonna suck in bed?
Wow. So I mean, hey, that's logical, but I do hate that technique though when they give it to you and then try to go backwards. I do. I understand the logic of that one, and I'd rather to get some pussy than no pussy, but I've had chicks do that in the past where like I've fucked them even a bunch of times or whatever, and then all of a sudden now it's like they want to like start over and
Yeah.
then do something. I'm like, it don't work that way.
No,
It don't work that way.
of course. Right. I mean, but at the same time, I mean, I did like it though. It was the first time that's ever happened to me.
I'm sure you did like it.
But I even
You mean the
liked
first time a one night stand ever happened?
the first time a girl ever banged me the first time just to test me out, like a
Oh,
test
like that.
drive.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Well-
then made me earn the car afterwards.
Hey,
you know?
were we still talking to her?
No. Come on.
Well, you're gonna give her some stars? Oh, it's not for her
It's the
quality.
call,
It's
yeah.
the call. I don't know. You never know.
So
these days.
now, what? By the way, what do you think of this McGregor Khabib? Have you been following that?
I started out as a very big fan of McGregor, and all this stuff with the retiring and not retiring and all the antics and only fighting like once every 3 years and shit. I look, it's starting to wear on me, and at this point, I'm starting to like lose interest. Just to be honest, and this is coming from a guy who was very, very enthusiastic about. It's like at this point,
What do you think about when him saying your wife is a towel to Khabib?
Look,
and then Khabib,
here's the-
Khabib or his manager saying you're a rapist. and-
here's the thing about that. Like, I understand the gamesmanship and wanting to talk shit to somebody, knowing the history of how people have taken insults towards the Muslim religion in the past.
especially him.
Yeah, him, but forget about
he
him.
jumped out of the cage to fight the guy's
Yeah,
friends.
but forget about him. Like people who get killed over that kind of shit, or like have a fatwa, like Larry David, boy, and Salman Rushdie and stuff like that. And it's like
Larry David.
you obviously never saw the last season of Curb Your Enthusiasm. He get a fatwa put on him. It's funny shit. But in any case, he tried to do like a Broadway musical of like a Muammar Gaddafi or something like that, and then he makes some jokes, and then on like Jay Leno or whatever the fuck. Anyway, it's worth give it a shot. But I think that even though it might be funny, some of the shit he's saying, blah blah blah, it's in poor taste when it comes to how serious the other people take that one.
But do you think he meant it like your wife was as a knock on Muslim religion, or just the woman had a cover her face?
Look, he's not stupid. We're not stupid here. You could play dumb like that, but he's not. He's gonna say the one thing that get Khabib angry.
Right.
I mean, where he can really get into his skin, and unfortunately, it's also the thing that can get you hurt. I mean, like can cause you some heel problems, you know? And then on the flip side, you can see how pissed they are because they're talking about rapists and stuff. At that point, for me, it's not fun.
Not at all.
It's not fun anymore. I like shit talking. I like Muhammad Ali. I like professional hustling shit talking.
Even with like Ben Askren calling Marty from Omaha, calling Usman.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of funny.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Funny is funny, but certain stuffs, when it starts to be like just heel mean
religion
spirit,
and rape,
and that kind of stuff, then it's like, nah. It take the fun out of anymore, and especially the way the last fight went, I could see if it was close or there was a bad decision or something, but it was kind of a decisive kind of deal and
made him tap.
Yeah, it just
knocked him down.
None of this is piquing my interest, to be honest.
What about Paulie and Artem?
That is piquing my interest. Now that for some reason, you know what I like about that so much, I think, is that it's like this clash of cultures. You know what I mean? It's like you got this dude, this
for Brooklyn, Paulie,
but not. Well, I was talking about Artem, like this Russian guy who live in Ireland. He's used to certain shit, and then you got this fucking New York Italian guy,
a bitch for a bitch
slapped for a bitch, and then he's like, and then I like what he's doing. You're gonna wind up in a fucking cemetery. You're gonna wind up in a fucking body, but I'm gonna fuck you up. Like for some reason, I always had a soft spot in my heart for Paulie Malignaggi.
Of course,
he remind me of
Jersey
so
Shore.
many fucking dudes that I like know and have seen out there. And you know what, too? The reason why I really like him too is like when he's announcing, commentating.
Great.
He knows what the fuck he's talking
1000%.
about. And I just
during the fight.
I know
not
people,
necessarily before the fight. Sometimes he'll get the prediction wrong.
But I'm saying
during
like,
the fight
when he's breaking down stuff, it's like this is a guy who knows what he's talking about. And maybe some people annoyed by that accent. I happen to have a soft spot in my heart.
It's like Matt Serra and Longo. We're also from New York, so
I spent a lot of time, the lion's share of my my 20s and whatnot. But and so I just have a soft spot in my heart. And then like, of course, I don't have nothing ill will towards Artem.
I like him actually. He follows me on Twitter. We actually talk.
Yeah, and I got no problem with Artem. And he didn't get hurt there. It was just, but it just made me laugh. And I do want to see that.
They're not even fighting next. Artem is fighting Hick Diaz next.
I know.
He might not beat Hick Diaz.
This is true. It's gonna be fun. And I'll tell you what.
Now everyone keeps saying that Paulie is going to murder these guys in bare knuckle boxing, but
I can't see how he doesn't. To be honest.
Well, here's the thing: he's looked terrible those last couple fights. He looked terrible in sparring against McGregor. I know he's light years ahead of MMA guys.
What we're saying,
power wise, he had like 3 knockouts in 50 fights, and a lot of the guys he fought on the way up were not world-class fighters.
I understand that, But first of all, I have a stinking suspicion that he wasn't getting his ass kicked in the sparring. I think he line on one still shot.
A lot of still shots.
Oh, is there a lot of them?
McGregor's been posting them all week.
I only saw the one where he's like
that.
I saw one. Anyway, in any case, I wouldn't if he's gonna list still shots. I would love for him to he list the whole video. Let us. But there's a reason why he's not. I mean, what does that tell you? If he's not releasing the whole video, that he's cherry picking that stuff. Not to say that McGregor can't fucking box. Obviously, he can box. But I know that Paulie Malignaggi is a world-class fucking boxer, okay? I think that without kicks and without grappling, I think his head movement...
But you don't think it's years... I mean, when it's not Paulie in 90 and 98, 99...
If Artem can fuck him up, then... I'm not saying it's not possible, but let's put it to you this way. I would be very surprised.
Yeah, me too.
That's all. It's not... As we see, I can be hung, a lot of time, whatever. But in my mind, from what I think I know, I think that Malignaggi is on a different level. I think that any pro boxer in boxing...
But we're talking bare knuckle boxing too, and that's also...
Yeah, but bare knuckle for him too, It's not like Artem is some kind of fucking knockout artist. You know what I mean? I mean, like, Artem can hit, yeah, of course. But it's not like he's like... It's not like he's that... And also, you got to connect. I mean, Malignaggi is quick and elusive, you know what I mean?
But he says he'll take on any MMA guy in bare knuckle boxing.
Any weight?
He just said any MMA guy. I would hope that. You see that thing where Anthony Johnson, like when he realized it was Anthony Johnson in that video?
No.
He was there in that video during the fight.
Oh, you mean Humble Johnson? Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
I thought he was with Malignaggi.
He was, but
the way
he kind of held him back a little bit.
The way he was.
He looked like...
Yeah. Well, he don't want none of... No, but I think he means... You know what? I think that a guy who would be a better matchup for like a Malignaggi would be people like... You Dominic Cruz's, you TJ
like
Dillashaw,
Dustin Poirier, or
you know
Michael Johnson, or
isn't he too big? Wait, aren't they? Dustin Poirier too
47.
big for him.
I think Malignaggi's 47.
Yeah, I think you need to put him to
55
145 or whatever. No,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, they're not. I mean, 55.
But I would see him against like those lightning fast like little guys and shit. Not some big.
By the way, in 2 weeks in LA, Combate. You know who's fighting?
Who?
Kira Batara.
Oh, and yeah,
Angela Magana.
Okay, was that some bullshit or was that some heel shit?
I don't know.
Did you see the video?
Yeah, the video. They're fighting each other. Kira versus Magana.
I couldn't tell if it was like...
It seemed like it was bullshit. Like, you actually see them fight in a supermarket. Like, there was no video cameras or anything.
Yeah. Hey, I think shit. Kira probably got that one.
Yeah, I mean, based on Magana's 0-9 in her last 9 fights.
Oh, caray, yeah. She's a little monster, that little one,
Kira?
Yeah.
Have you trained with her?
Yeah, I mean, did we ever...
She's a good wrestler.
I know she came to one of my seminars, but I don't know.
I like her. She's a real
I don't know
sweetheart.
if I ever actually sparred with her, but I've seen her. I've been to a couple of her fights before.
She's pretty hot, too.
Yeah, she's great. She's always been a lot ingenio, too. She's always... She love you, Uncle Hanach.
But yeah, her and Magana though. I'm looking forward to that.
Me too. That would be great.
That's going to be a good fight.
That's going to be a battle of great cheeks. I'll tell you that.
Right? Who do you think has better cheeks?
Well, I'm always going to go. I think the younger cheeks is going to have more advantage on that one. But Magana, that's her. I think her greatest asset there is the buns on there.
Yeah.
Aside from there, I don't know.
Yeah, nice. How is everything going with you in the girl department?
Everything is always go nice with that one. That's never the problem.
What's any fights on the basketball court?
No, you know why? I stopped playing basketball. No, I haven't had time to play basketball. I'm trying to get myself back in shape. My jiu-jitsu and stuff.
How's that going?
Yeah, good.
Are you still training in Brentwood, or are you on 10th Planet? What are you doing?
Yeah, I go everywhere. I'm a Honin. I'm a gypsy warrior.
I'm just looking for Sadiq. I'm trying to call Sadiq Yusuff. By the way.
Rafael Sadiq. From Choni.
No, but I was gonna see them, but they canceled. Last week I saw Albie Shore. I thought about you. I saw Albie Shore. I saw Cool Mo D. Big Daddy Kane.
Okay, I seen Kane in concert before.
Yeah.
That guy know how to put on a show.
So does Cool Mo D.
Okay, I love Cool Mo D, but I never seen him perform live.
He was good.
Let me tell you something. The weirdest thing, I remember one time I took a flight to New York, okay? And who was on the flight but Cool Mo D, okay? And then I was like, oh shit, that's Cool Mo D. At first, because he's a little chunkier than he used to be. So I was like, can that be Cool Mo D? Because for whatever reason, I wasn't in first class. And neither was he. And I was like, is that Cool Mo D? I was like, that can't be. And then I was like, nah, that's fucking Cool Mo D. And then we was, when you get to New York, there's always that long ass taxi queue, like we was in the thing next to each other. And I was like, hey, Cool Mo D. And he was like, yeah. And we started to talk and blah, blah, blah. Okay, my brother. And then I was in town for like maybe a week and a half, some random. you know, and then on the way back to LA, same fucking Kumo D. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was what's the odds it's gonna be the same chime, same day, same flight? And it's just interesting, you know. And I was like, this is the omen, Kumo D.
So he was there, but then like, what happened was Rex and Effects went on. And then and they got booed.
Well, how's that possible? I would have thought they'd do a great show.
Well, the mic went out, like the sound went out. But they didn't tell anyone. Like they couldn't hear themselves.
Did they do wadang dadang?
So they couldn't hear themselves. No, that's
Oh no! I know that.
They're the rump shaker.
That's Hex and
All I
Effect.
want to do is get my zoom.
That's
zoom.
Hex and Effect.
Yeah,
my
right,
brother.
that's what I said.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So getting is something else.
Oh, some other shit. Yeah.
Here
But
comes the
all I
hot
want to
step,
do is yeah.
So
That's the hot stepper. That's Aini Kamosi, no?
but I think that was ding.
Oh, does
Here
he say
comes
that shit?
So but what happened was they were stalling. And they kept, because you could tell, but we didn't know why. So they were
Why the half didn't stand them up?
He should have, but then they were like, "Yo, give it up for Long Beach in the house," and it was in Long Beach. They're like, everyone say Snoop Dogg, but he wasn't there. So I was
Just trying to pull anything out of the beach, the dog beach they got here.
They were like, "Where my big girls at?" Because there was a lot of big girls, but then but then they kept saying the big girls.
What would you do if you Mike went? I mean, caray, what
So
are you
they
gonna
started
do? It's
booing.
not their fault.
But they said, "Listen, guys, we're dealing with some difficulties up here. I don't want to pump blame, but if you guys knew what we were dealing with, but we got you next time." It was like one of those things, and the crowd was all booing. And then
I mean, the venue is responsible for that, no?
1,000%. And then Albie Shore went on, and you could tell he was having problems too. And then he went up and he's like, "Guys, I could, just so you guys know, I can't hear the music here. I could hear it over there, but then everything over there, and you heard it went." So he went into the crowd and started, and he killed it from the crowd.
Wow.
And
Well,
then,
at least he figured that out.
But then Bobby Brown went on. We're like, "Oh, this is gonna be a disaster."
How did he look?
He was doing okay, but
Was
then,
he chewing on his teeth?
But then he sang the Roni song, "The Truth About Roni."
Yeah.
But then
you mean the tender honey?
Yeah, but then in the middle of it, he made like a 15-minute speech about like how he was in rehab and this, and then went back to the song.
That he was in, like as if we didn't know he was in fucking rehab.
But then he had like a 10-minute speech, then went back to the song, like, and then finished the song.
That's kind of tight, though.
But then he went, "Who wants to hear a story?" And everyone's like, "No."
No.
Yeah, the whole crowd said no.
And he's like, "Okay, I'll tell you. I started with."
Yeah, it was like, but he did okay.
Did he do "Don't Be Cruel"?
No. He ran out of time.
Okay. Well, what the fuck? Did he do My Prerogative?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well, as long as he did that one.
And
that's
then
okay.
and he also did
What the fuck is that?
This is my baby. And then he.
Oh, hold on. Close the door. Hold on. Okay, you good.
And then he also did the Ghostbusters song.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I like that song.
Yeah, that's a good one. Stop, Hoodie, stop. My friend was telling me, it's funny, my friend was telling...
Hey! All right.
What was she?
She's gonna come back. Your friend what?
My homeboy who's a DJ was telling me a story last night about Bobby Brown, and he said that he was playing, I can't remember what city he was in, but he was playing some venue, and his friend goes, "Oh, Bobby Brown, Hoodie, shush. We wait for this shit."
Hello,
Is this Sadiq Yusuff?
how you doing?
Hey, you're on the MMA Roasted Podcast. It's me with Renato Laranja. Yeah, 27-time world champion. I don't know if you know who he is.
Yeah, definitely, man. I knew who he was when I was in high school. Back when he was winning all 27 titles.
Oh, caralho. I appreciate that. I was probably in high school about the same time, I guess.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I'm the same age probably as you. Well, what a treat for you to meet one of your high school, one of your idol, your hero.
So, Sadiq,
Yeah, I can't believe it.
congrats on the big win last week. You looked awesome.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. It was a well-earned win, man. Seamus is a tough guy. I was able to get the W.
Shaman Morass. Yeah, that guy is no joke. Were you was he harder than you thought he was gonna be?
Yeah. Well, he especially like strength-wise, he was a lot stronger than I expected him to be. But outside of that, I kind of thought if either one of us didn't get a finish in the first round, it was going to be a 3-round battle, which is kind of what happened.
You almost finished him in the third round, though. You were very close.
Yeah, I know. And the thing is, if you like that combination, I probably threw it like a good 20 times because that's what I saw in the tape. It usually opens up a lot more on that side, but throughout the whole fight, he stayed tight. And then at the end of the 30, I think he went for like a little Hail Mary elbow, finally opened up, and I was able to hit my shot.
That was a tough fucking fight. That was two guys like two fucking junkyard dog in there.
And I think you were the underdog, right?
No. I started off as the underdog, and then I became the favorite. A lot of people put money on me like 2 weeks before. I think because of the stuff that's happened in the past, when I became the underdog, people always see me, they see money, so they dump as much as they can on it.
Well, now you're 9-1. You're on a 4-fight winning streak, just murdering it. I've been a fan for a while. I can't believe. Now, who did you want to fight next?
Yeah, I said I asked for Kron, man, but
that's
it
right.
looks like he's not biting.
How come?
I have no idea. He's a gi guy, so I think Renato might know a little bit more than I do.
Oh, caralho. Well, in my day, we used to be able to wear the gi in there, so
really,
it's different these days.
Yeah,
you can't wear a gi in there, so I don't know.
No, I didn't know that you and James Vick were roommates.
What?
Oh yeah, nah, definitely. Just even before I started even doing striking, me and Vic go way back. All my years of training, I've always been friends with Vic. He's been there since day one of me throwing jabs and 1-2.
That is the funniest. I mean, you got
what a combination.
You got a guy from the sticks and a guy from Nigeria, and you guys. I mean, that's like 48-hour remix right there. That is hilarious.
It's a freaking buddy cop movie, man.
I mean, for real. Was there any kind of how long did you even spend in your life in Nigeria?
I was in Nigeria. I came here when I was 9. And then I couldn't leave for a while because I had to get my papers right.
Okay.
But after I got my papers right, then I try to go back every year.
Okay. So you by the time you met Vic, you was well versed in American culture and stuff like that, yeah?
Well, a little bit. I was versed in American culture, but not his people's culture. I'm from PG County, and we had one white person in my whole school.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I didn't really meet white people until I was 18, 19.
Yeah,
I had one mixed friend, and that was it.
Oh shit! Yeah, he's pretty white too,
now,
huh?
Did you and Vic both hunt for food together?
White as fuck.
Did you guys hunt for food together? 'Cause I know he's a big hunter, and you're from Africa. Did you guys actually give each other tips on how to?
I wish we could have bonded over hunting. But I've never been hunting before, man. He's always telling me that he's gonna invite me, but when he's here in Maryland, he's really focused on camp only.
Oh, right.
Wait, he's focused on what?
On camp.
Oh, I thought he said Camboli. I was like, what the fuck is that? An Italian restaurant? Camboli. Oh, I thought it was something they have only in Baltimore or whatever. Oh, wait, you live in Baltimore or just somewhere in Maryland?
In Maryland. Baltimore's in Maryland, but they don't associate themselves with the rest of us. We're in Maryland.
Yeah, I know how that go. But do they have that funny accent that they have? You ever heard the Baltimore accent? It sounds like a Philly accent almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's strange, man.
It's the weirdest.
Like I said, they're part of here, but they don't sound like anybody else from around here.
Ah, okay.
Now, I was telling Renato that you have 4 mothers and 1 father, and you have 19 brothers and sisters.
Oh God.
16.
How many? 15? 16?
16.
16 brothers and sisters. Now, but it's not the father doesn't sleep with all 4 women. They all have their own rooms, and whoever gets to the bedroom with him first wins.
I like the sound of that. That sounds right up my alley.
Really?
They had their designated days, I was a little bit too young, but I hate whenever I go back and they all start talking about it because I have a bunch of older brothers and sisters, and the age difference is real big between us. My oldest is probably 50 something right now.
Wow.
So yeah, daddy was a Rolling Stone.
Yeah, mine was the same.
It seemed normal at the time, But now looking back on it, I'm like, man, that was crazy. But I love my family, man.
Yeah, that's wild shit. I mean, my dad was basically doing the same stuff, only it wasn't part of a religion or a customs. He was just getting.
They couldn't agree.
No, he didn't keep them in the same house. He kept them in different house.
Oh, okay. So you guys have a lot in common.
Yeah, and then he also, different mamas of the babies, and we have a lot of different colors of people and shit.
Now, do your moms ever fight with each other?
Of course, there's like little drama and stuff like that, but they try their best to keep it away from the kids, you know.
Yeah.
But you know how that is, man. No, that shouldn't. That stuff ain't realistic, you know.
Right.
Like there's always gonna be a little bit of drama, but I love all my family.
That's cool.
Oh, God bless your dad.
Since then he's been taking his family over here.
Well, settle down. You're not gonna have no fucking money left, porra.
Well, mostly it's my mom's kids. My mom's kids. Those are like the big ones. Like right now, my one of my brothers passed away, but
Sorry.
I still have one more brother from her and one sister from her.
I'm sorry to hear that, my brother. I know what that's like. It's terrible.
And they're coming over here. Are they here yet, or are they on their way, or?
No, man. I'm still looking for them, man. There's someone that's supposed to like contact me this week, so I'm gonna see what I can do. If no one contacts me this week, I'm probably just gonna pay out of my pocket and see if I can find some type of lawyer that can actually help me with that process.
Maybe
for some reason they keep denying them, man. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know how to solve it.
Maybe if they don't call, just don't call and just see if they can figure it out on their own. The kids.
Yeah?
Yeah, because he needs to fight. The kids is energy vampire.
Really?
Yeah,
but they're his siblings.
They take all the joy out of life.
They're his siblings, not his kids. They're his brothers and sisters.
But they're still gonna ask for stuff. They're gonna want Nikes
So have you gotten any groupies yet?
So, well, you know how the Instagram stuff is, man. But I try to stay away from the groupies. You know, people be plotting out here.
Yeah, this is
Especially,
true.
like where I'm from, you know, that groupie could easily turn into a groupie and a bunch of friends trying to take something out your pocket.
That's true, and also it can be the groupie and then a couple of kids she have with you, and then they all gonna be kids gonna be in your pockets.
Yeah, if you inherited your dad's sperm, forget about it.
Yeah, like your Uncle Hanach, you're gonna end up spending the rest of your life in spending child support though.
Yeah. By the way, so now your striking is like next level, amazing striking. What belt are you in jiu-jitsu?
I just got a purple belt before the fight. My coach was going to promote me for a long time. I took the gi off. You know, I became one of a lot of enemies. So I was like, he was like, if you don't put the gi, I was going to promote you. But I forced his hand. You know, like, I can't see someone lining up in the blue belt line, and whenever like brown, black belts coming, I'm able to catch them. So I think I kind of put his hands, and he was like, all right, this is the last one you're going to get, man. Put that gi back on. But I'm focused on MMA, you know, so I don't have to play around.
My brother,
I'm gonna be in.
my brother, you're starting to get choppy. Did you maybe move to a different home or something like that?
Oh, okay, all right. What do you guys hear?
There you go. Now you're back.
Yeah, it's perfect. So you got a brown belt under Lloyd Irwin?
No. Purple.
Purple belt?
No, I got my purple because he went a long time without promoting me. He was going to promote me, so I put the gi back on. But it looked kind of shitty when he in line with the blue belt. He's able to catch the brown and black that are coming in the visit. So I think I finally forced his hand, and then he was like, this is the last one. He's not getting another one. That's it. It's on MMA. You know, I don't want to be in the gi because I don't want to be in when I'm actually playing.
I gotta be honest right now. The thing sounds choppy. It almost sounds like you're speaking Ebonics, like you're speaking jive, like in the movie Airplane with the two Soul Brothers.
It's basically
it sounds like but Lloyd Irvin came down on the sound.
They weren't promoting him, and then other people were coming to his gym, black belts, and he was tapping them left and right.
You can understand that.
Yeah,
you speak jive.
So they had to promote him eventually because he was beating up on like black belts.
Hey, do you know? Order the steak and a cup of coffee and see if he can translate.
Right? Isn't that what you said?
He said, babe, slide a piece of the pot on the steak side on the Java.
Of course.
I could dig grease and butter in the garden.
So, all right, Sadiq.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, so.
Oh, how come you canceled your tour with Tony? Are you still with Tony, Sadiq?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're too young for that
that's
one.
way too young.
Just
So,
look up the group Choni.
So you're living in Maryland. You're living in Maryland. You have no girlfriend.
Do you get crabs out there?
Nah, I hate crabs. I got that away from me.
I hate crabs too. Caralho. If I never see another one.
Now, and then last time you said you date mostly white girls, right?
Hell no. I mean, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Outside of New York.
No, so he likes mostly the black girls. Yeah.
Okay, I love this.
I never see white people like that dick and the rest of the people.
Got it.
Translate that one, Adam.
He says he likes white girls,
Okay.
but that his family would get very upset with him if he doesn't if he brings home a white girl.
Okay.
Being there from Africa and there's like 20 siblings, so everyone's very black.
What if she bring like a couple caribou and a couple jug of fresh water or something like that?
Would that be okay?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
Maybe that's and then.
Maybe. Well, listen, Sadiq, it was a pleasure having you on the podcast. Keep up the good work, man.
Thank you, man. I'll be back anytime y'all want me.
Yes, Sadiq, you was very. I was very impressed with your performance. Keep up the great work, my brother.
Thank you, champ.
Okay, my brother. Okay, that was.
Yeah, I like that guy.
I like that guy a lot, and he had a great vibe. It's a shame that sometimes the foot isn't.
Yeah,
what can you do with
what
his
can you do?
connection? You know,
Yeah.
it happens on my podcast too. But you know, well, I like the kid. You know, it's funny because when you was telling me about him earlier, I had him confused with a different guy, and I said that I didn't saw the fight, but now I remember I saw that fight. That was one of the best fights on the fucking night.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
didn't remember his name was that. That's
They
all.
brought him in to lose basically on the Contender, and then he beat a guy that was like really good, and then all of a sudden he became the guy.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean,
which happens a lot, you know.
yeah, that kid, you could tell that guy's got like he's got a future. I mean, he's gonna be a fucking heel contender.
What do you think of the Gaethje fight?
Woo! I mean, that kid. You know, it's tough. You ever fought somebody like just in a street fight or something where you can tell they're not afraid, they don't care if they get hit? Like that's scary. When you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
when somebody's just not even trying to avoid and they just gonna go in. You know, it's like ugh! Like you better. I don't know how Dustin Poirier did what he did because that wow.
I would love to see Gaethje versus like in their prime, like Gaethje, Edgar, or like even like the Gaethje Alvarez is a good fight.
You know which one I want? I think is the most fun could be Gaethje, Nate Diaz.
Oh my god.
Because both of them is so like durable and so like gonna be in there till the last second. And also the not backing down like
just the lead up to the fight alone.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The whole thing to me, even though that's not the belt or whatever, to me that's the number one. After that, I want to see it would be Khabib. I would like to see.
I still think Khabib beats him.
Yeah.
You know,
the money would
but-
have to be on Khabib, but I feel like doesn't it feel like if somebody could do it, it would be this fucking kid.
You can't count him out, right?
Never.
Against anybody.
I just love his fucking attitude. I mean, I'm amazed by his whatever his fucking attitude
No,
is.
after the Poirier fight, I stopped. I go, okay, all right.
You were off the train or whatever.
I was kind of off the train. I was never really on the train totally.
Well, I
when he
always
was in,
like to watch him.
When he was in WSOF, I was
you-
like, okay, he's beating guys, but is he beating the best guys?
True, but you could always tell that he was crazy and
Yeah.
he's gonna give, like for instance, Eddie Alvarez. You never thought Eddie Alvarez is the best fighter in the fucking world, but you did thought like I'm not gonna miss an Eddie Alvarez
It's
fight.
like a Turo Gotti kind
You know,
of.
yeah.
Like,
You're like I
Although they're
know
better
that
than I
I'm
think
gonna
Gotti
see.
was.
I'm gonna see a fucking fight when I see Eddie Alvarez. You know, same thing with. I would pay money to see either of those guys fight, win, lose, or draw.
I agree. It could be Alvarez lost last week.
Yeah, it happens. What the fuck, you know?
I don't think, but don't you think that almost like they should be required to take steroids when you go over there?
I thought you were gonna say they should be required to win when you bring
No,
him
but
from the
like,
UFC.
but like, it seems like
Who knows that he's not? I don't know that he didn't.
Eddie's not taking it, but it seems
Yeah,
like
I don't know that he's not.
everybody has anybody ever tested positive at one UFC?
I don't think in any of those outside the US ones is I think that's a no man's land, but I don't know what he's on or not on or what the other guy was. I don't know.
So this week, actually, there's no MMA this week.
What?
Really? Next
You gotta
week-
watch a movie, MMA movie then.
No, but there is. I think I screenshotted it.
Bare Knuckle FC.
Bare Knuckle.
Okay, where can I see this? Because I have yet to watch. I only see clips.
All right, and I gotta show you the because somebody. Oh, by the way, on the Underground, they keep asking me if you will do a Ask Me Anything, which is basically you make a thread and anybody gets to ask you whatever you want.
And then what do I get?
Nothing. It's just for the fans, basically.
Sounds like a great chance. I'm gonna let me check my schedule.
These people love you.
I love them too. If they love me, they should donate to Patreon. Wait,
Do you have a Patreon?
Not yet, but it's coming.
All right, so Jason Knight versus Artem Labov is the
this
main
going
event.
to interfere?
No.
Okay.
Jason Knight versus Artem Labov.
I love it. I love it.
And plus, it'll get too hot if we don't have it on.
Whatever.
So Russian, he's 13, 15, and 1. That's his record. By the way, a lot of times in these bare knuckle boxing, they just say this guy has UFC fights. They don't give the record. Like,
Which I love this bare knuckle one because it has this Wild West flavor of like the early UFC. You know what I mean?
I showed you right when the thing came on. That episode had that.
Yeah. You showed me how janky like
drone.
the intro and all that bullshit.
So Johnny Bedford is fighting Abdiel Velasquez. Bedford's a tough guy.
I remember Bedford, but I don't. Who's the other guy?
Abdiel, I think I've seen him fight. I don't.
Oh, Abdiel. Wait.
Abdiel Velasquez?
I do, but I can't. Why do I know him? I know that fucking name unless there's a bunch of Abdiel.
Justin Baseman is taking on Chris Lieben.
Jason Bateman is fighting Chris Lieben?
Yes.
God, are you?
Chase Sherman is fighting the Vanilla Granilla.
Oh, yeah.
Hell,
Yeah.
funny me. He's fighting Sam Shoemaker. He's this big guy that just throws haymakers.
I don't know the guy.
Isaac Valley Flag.
I know him very well.
Yeah.
I've had him. He's had me to a seminar at his dojo.
He's fighting Randy Hedrick. And
I don't know who's
Rusty
Randy.
Crowder versus Reginald Barrett. Yeah.
Okay, the last two, Husty Chowder and Reginald Garrett, I don't know. But you remember though, you know what's funny though? Every time I make fun of somebody's name, they always end up being heel good. Like you remember there was a guy named like Boston Salmon?
Yeah.
And then he ended up being good. And then like, but you know, and then there was a guy, remember like we were making fun of Johnny Walker, like Johnny Walker, you know, a guy from Brazil. He turns out to be the best fighter I've ever seen in my life. You know what I say? I'm like, what the fuck? Like when you see that guy's gonna
I seen him fight live twice. He's
that guy's
scary.
gonna kill somebody. He's
And
gonna
he's
be a
laughing the
champion.
whole time.
He's gonna be. He has.
We don't know.
Don't you think he has like that it factor though? You know when you're looking at him. I mean,
Yeah, I do believe that, but he's got like 3 or 4 losses.
yeah, but maybe he's mature. I think maybe that was because. Can you imagine? Something told me his striking has always been good, and that he probably added on the other stuff. So it might have been when he was just dipping his toe from striking to MMA. You know.
So bare knuckle, it's 7:00 on bareknuckle.tv.
Oh, it's free?
No.
Oh.
You got to pay for it.
How much you gotta pay that one?
I don't know. It's in Mississippi.
They better charge like $7, or else I'm not coming.
Johnny Walker.
We should, you know what we should do? They should pay for us to came out there and just be there. Don't you think?
I do believe that.
Just send them a message and say we both come out.
So
and we'll
Johnny
meet the
Walker,
fam.
I think is why I understand what everyone's saying, but he's 17-3, right?
Okay. When did those losses came?
18 years ago. No. So he's won his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I mean, come on, Adam.
But he lost in 18 seconds to Enrique Silva Lopez by punches.
Okay.
That was in 2016.
Okay.
Wasn't too long ago. He got submitted by rear naked choke by Klidson Faria de Abreu in
How far?
2015.
Okay.
And Wagner Prado stopped him in 2014.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the kid is getting a lot better in all the areas.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's indestructible, but can you think of wanting to fight that guy?
No.
You know, like height now, in that he's light heavyweight?
Yeah.
Height now, even just.
Oh, you have to go? Yeah, okay. It's okay. Yeah, I'll take her.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought.
What?
I heard that sound and I thought that was the baby falling.
No, not the baby. It was a book. It was her book. Thank you. By the way, you did a great job on the swings. She loved it, huh?
God, she went crazy with the percussions. She'll start crying.
Oh.
When are you going to have kids? On purpose?
Probably Hopefully I'm done.
You'd be a great dad. You know that, right?
I would be, except for I'm not a great dad. I'm a better friend. I'm a better uncle, a best friend.
Yeah.
Or just a guy that you met once and then he gave you a couple words to advice. This cat looks like he's assessing, like he's thinking about how he's gonna take over the whole shit.
That cat, the food's up there and he eats 3 times as much as everyone else. He sleeps by the food.
I have that situation at my place. I got a few cats, and the boy, he likes to bully the other ones for the food and shit.
And then the other cat eats the dog food. So it's quite...
She wouldn't leave something long enough for mine.
Thank you for everything. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. Hey, be nice. Be nice. All right, guys. I got to talk to you about CBD-MD. All right? CBD-MD is USA Grade A Premium CBD. Okay, it's organic. It's grown in the U.S., processed in the U.S., non-GMO, gluten-free, and vegan. They sent me a box of this stuff. I've been taking these CBD gummies. Oh, it's amazing. I feel so relaxed, less anxious. They have the CBD dog treats. I give to my dog. He's been more relaxed than ever. And when he's excited, he's happy. He's jumping around like Air Bud. All right? And CBD helps support or achieve relief from a multitude of everyday ailments, including stress, anxiety, inflammation, and sleeplessness, okay? They only use 100% organic hemp grown, and they process at their farms and facility in the U.S. It's gluten-free, vegan certified, okay? And their CBD oil tincture drops are also non-GMO. They use a broad spectrum CBD extractions through independent third-party laboratories to guarantee the highest of standards. CBD-MD is committed to providing the best in CBDs. They stand behind this, okay? They got an easy-to-use service. It's free shipping, satisfaction guarantee, and U.S.-based customer service, all right? In addition to the natural flavor option, they offer a variety of all-natural award-winning flavors, mint, orange, and berry. And each variety provides just a hint of flavor to leave your taste buds satisfied. And their comprehensive line of products includes not only the gummy bears, which what I take, capsules, an all-natural sleep aid, topicals, bath bombs. My wife loves the bath bombs, okay? And human-grade pet products and vape oils, all right? Now, they're offering a free, unique offer to our listeners over at MMA Roasted, okay? Go to www.cbdmd.com. Enter the code ROAST at checkout to get 20% off your order. I use this stuff, okay? Definitely check it out. Some exclusions apply. See the website for full details, all right? And these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration, all right? The product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease, okay? Check it out. Hope you enjoy. All right, so let's talk about the upcoming UFC event, which...
will we finish with...
Johnny Walker?
Oh, yeah, Johnny Walk. What was the whole point of the last... my last thing about that was, like, in the light heavyweight, how many... He got, like, in the UFC, he got, like, how many fights? Like, 3?
Yeah, but there's... And the way he's killing people is...
But so he got, like, 3 fights already. Who would you put money on could beat him, you know?
At 205?
Yeah.
Cormier, if he goes 205.
Okay.
I don't know, because I don't know.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, you're talking about the people who could imagine beating him at being like the creme de la creme already in 3 fights in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you're not, you know, it's kind of crazy how good he's doing.
Yeah.
You know, that's at least.
I just want to see him on the ground. We have no idea how he's on the ground.
Yeah.
But it looks like it. But, I mean, he's from Brazil, so obviously...
Yeah, he definitely have some kind of fucking ground game. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see.
So, Renato's picks for Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier.
I mean... They fought once already.
Yeah.
How did that win? I can't even remember.
Poirier won, but Holloway looked good. But I think he got submitted in the second. But he did good until he got... But
how long? That was a long time ago.
It was Holloway's first fight. He was like 14 years old.
First fight in the... Not even in the UFC.
I think in the UFC.
To me, that one's a pick 'em. I don't know what to say about that one. I mean, I know that people probably going to put the money on Holloway.
Of course.
But
But then you got to factor in someone beats you once. Sometimes they're in their head.
I feel like Poirier is very underhated. I don't know. Like for instance, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I like both these guys a lot, and I know both of them. So it's very hard for me to put a pick on that one.
Yep. Okay.
I know that's a shitty cop out, but
now I'm picking Kelvin Gastelum over.
Wait, who are you picking in the other one?
Fuck. Yeah. This is a tough one because
if the money was on the table.
Money on the table, I got to go with Max.
Okay.
Money on the table.
Just because of kind of track record, what he's been doing.
And sometimes Poirier in these big fights lets the moment get to him. Against Conor McGregor.
That was a while ago.
He got knocked out by Michael Johnson.
Okay, so the McGregor one, he got handled. I feel like McGregor did his magic on him in the press conferences. I think he got him emotional and burnt out. He
gets hit a lot.
But true. And with Michael Johnson, he was doing great, and I feel like that way that he lost, I feel like that could happen to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel that one was like, oh no, I felt like he caught a bad
that was a long time ago. The zombie fight. I mean, the way he's been tracking. I mean, he looked amazing his last couple fights, and including the win over Gaethje.
I feel like he's turned a corner. Like I feel like he's like turned some kind of corner. You know what I mean? Like whatever the fight is, I feel like it's gonna be a great fight. You know?
Gastelum, Israel. As a Jew, I support Israel, but I'm actually
kudos, salute to you.
I'm going for Kelvin Gastelum. I think he's gonna win. Israel, like I said in the last podcast, I know he's undefeated. I know his striking is next level, but Gastelum, his wrestling, his grappling, and he's like too dumb to fail. You know, he's one of these guys.
I don't know about that.
He's you can't get in his head. Although lately he's been concerning me because he put on Twitter yesterday, all you guys talking shit. I train at King's MMA. If you guys want to come, that's where I'll be. And I'm like, that's not what he needs to be doing, is fighting people on Twitter.
Fighting bums on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, this fight I feel like it has less to do with what Adesanya. Like, we pretty much know that Adesanya is going to come out and be mystifying with the striking. Like, I feel like there's probably nobody in that division who can really, strike with him for a whole fight, you know?
Yep. Go on.
But now I'm getting shy. No, I'm kidding. But I feel like it's a situation where if Calvin fight a smart fight and really utilize the hustling and don't just try to strike, I feel like he has that advantage there, you know. But if it's just a striking matchup, of course Calvin can put you to sleep with one shot. But I just feel Adesanya's like striking is just different, you know. It is. It's very hard to prepare for that.
You consider it an MVP
and
too. Paul Bradley was lighting up MVP wrestling wise, and everyone kept saying
Paul Bradley.
Paul Daly.
Oh, is that the mayor or something?
Paul Daly. Remember how MVP won that fight, but
okay, we can't blame that one on MVP. Let's not blame that one on MVP. That was a unique situation. That was like...
But he kept getting taken. But anybody... I'm saying, like, how...
That was like if you fight Anderson Silva and then he only take you down. You know what I mean? And you're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That was weird. I can't blame MVP on that one.
But now he's fighting Lima next.
Boy, now that's a different animal there. Lima is a different animal. I mean, that's another one where I'm a huge fan of both those guys for different reasons. You know what I mean? But
I'm not a huge fan of MVP.
I am, just because I can see why one would hate him, you know?
No, I like his fighting style. It's just off him making like when Ronda Rousey got knocked out, he made a video.
Did he?
Like, do the Ronda, and it was like a dance he made up.
Oh, see, I don't condone that, but I will tell you, when I met the guy, he couldn't have been fucking nicer. And
that's probably-
you know, we had a laugh together and took some pictures and stuff. And I liked his attitude, his energy, and I feel like he's a showman, you know. And but yeah, I can't condone saying some shit like that
it's
about
like,
Honda.
I mean, I just think I'm
that's low hanging fruit.
That's all. Yeah, it's like people think that that's what I do, and like I don't make fun of anyone when they get knocked out.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
make
not a
fun
big
of-
fan of doing that
I don't
either.
make people lose unless you
Yeah.
lose by like Bob Sapp was losing when he was getting taken down by
Yeah.
a double and tapping.
I'm not a big fan. I feel like I'm a behind closed doors. If we're in here and we want to get excited about somebody getting knocked out or
Yeah.
laugh about whatever, but to say some shit that they're gonna eventually hear, I think that's not you know that's not cool, you know. But whatever, you know, fuck it. It is what it is.
But I'll tell you what though, when he beat up Dave Rickles.
That was and Dave Hickles he just looked good in his last one.
He's a great fighter.
He's not a fucking bum here, you know. That was very impressive what I saw.
Yeah, I
there,
mean, he
you know?
destroyed.
Yeah,
So-
that was crazy.
My man Eric Anders taking on Khalil Roundtree.
Yeah, I mean Eric Anders, you know, I mean I like Khalil, you know, but I don't know him personally.
Yeah.
You know, so Eric is my boy. You know, he's a part of the light-skinned delegation. He have that good hair. It's
You
very.
guys have meetings and stuff.
We do, but a secret meeting like the Illuminati or
Now,
or
why,
the Mason.
Why was it so hard for light-skinned guys to get like considered cool and girls? People always say Albie Shore was the guy who made light skin cool. Like I was at the concert, that's what somebody said.
It goes in waves. It's like what's in vogue and what's not, like baggy pants and skinny jeans. You know, it's like things go in and out. And so I guess, you know, for the longest time there was maybe some jealousy that, you know, sometimes maybe a dark skinned guys have like a complex, like where they think that maybe a light skinned guy think he better, or they maybe so like. The girls gravitate towards some guy who have those light eyes and the good, you know, with quotes, the good hair, and so there can be some animus. And then then you start seeing maybe some dark skinned guys like a Jaimin Hansu, you know, those kind of guys, or Chai some back foot, and then people start getting into like, ooh, that's the thing.
Have you ever had dark skinned guys get mad at you?
Of course.
And then what did you do?
I gave them the steel toe boot out. I kicked them the chest piece. Yeah, or snap them down by the neck.
The steel toe boot out?
Yeah,
that's a thing.
You remember that from a long time ago. But no, you know, it's happened all the time. You know, they're gonna test you, you know, and see, you know, what you're about, you know, because they think you're soft, because you look like Al Jaho or you look like Chico DeBarge.
Right, I don't understand that. Like what?
You know that because you know.
I don't understand why they.
The same reason why someone would pick out Alan Joban. Someone would try to fight Alan Joban before they would try to fight, let's say,
Jake Ellenberger.
Yeah, no, that's not. Maybe okay. Take that one.
Right.
Even though Jake even though he's a badass, he don't even look that intimidating. But you know, like you might find a guy that's like not great looking and kind of rough around the edge.
Yeah.
You're gonna say
Like
I'll pick on Pretty Boy or whatever. You know.
Like Mike Perry.
Yeah. You probably and then you see Alan beat that guy. You know
By
what
the
I'm
way,
saying?
Alan is fighting on this card.
I'm excited, but I never heard of who's the guy he's
This guy's
fighting.
really good. Dwight Grant.
I figured, but who the fuck? What he's good at?
I just saw a couple of his fights. He just
What's his style? Like what camp he come out
he
of?
knocks people out. I think he's out of. I think he's out of
Like
Colorado.
Oh no, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's out of
From
Colorado.
like Elevation.
Yeah. I think he's there, and he's good.
Well, I never seen the guy fight, so I can't. I mean, obviously, I'm going for my boy Alan
course.
Joban. I'm 100%. I'm never gonna hoot against Alan Joban. But God bless. You know, I hope. I don't know this guy. I'm gonna do some research. Maybe we're gonna try to put a voodoo spell on.
And then
the guy.
Max Griffin, another light skinned guy.
Max Griff.
He's the guy that beat Mike Perry. He lost his last fight. He's fighting Zalim Amadeev, Wilson Hayes.
He's fighting. Wait, Zadim Amadeus Wolfgang Hayes.
Yes.
Wait, who the fuck is that?
And Boston Salmon's on the card.
For real?
Yeah.
Bosch Sam.
Yeah, he's fighting Khalid.
Why we don't have Boston Salmons on here?
We could have him on.
Please.
He's fighting Khalid.
Where he got
Taha.
that name from?
I told you that time that he the whole story with me and him, right?
No, where he got his name. I don't care about what happened.
He's from Hawaii. But I was valeting my car, and he was a valet at the.
You dead serious?
Swear to God, I was at.
Oh, you did
Yeah,
show me
and
that.
he was like, "One day you're gonna roast me," and I was like,
I
"Oh."
forgot about that.
Yeah, it's Boston Salmon.
But I gotta find out how he got that name.
Yeah.
Being from Hawaii, I mean, it don't. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the most confounding. He's an enigma.
So that's that. Other big fights that are going on. I mean, Alaquinta versus Cowboy Cerrone.
That's a good one. I like that one. Where it depends on where
in
it's gonna be.
Ontario,
At.
Canada.
Okay, so Alaquinta's Italian powers is not gonna be. Don't work in Canada.
Italian powers.
Yeah, he have Italian American powers that in the tri-state area is almost unbeatable.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's gonna. I feel like that's a pick'em now because of that.
And then Derek Brunson versus Elias Theodoro.
You know, that's interesting. Not now. I know that has snooze fest hitting all over it but that's interesting
Elias
to me.
makes everyone look bad.
Yeah,
because
you think he's gonna lose, and then he beat Eric Anders. I would have bet. I didn't, but I would have bet that house that Eric was gonna knock him out, and then like he just beat him. You know, like
his cardio is insane. His cardio.
but it's
is
something
insane.
beyond that. You know, it's like you remember when do you used to watch basketball?
Yeah.
You remember Chris Mullin?
Yeah, of course.
He's like one of the best that ever played the game.
St. John's.
But when he would do like, he would beat a guy and do a layup. It looked like he was in slow motion. It looked like it shouldn't be good, but it is.
There are a
and
lot
then
of guys. Sam
it's
Alvey's like that.
Yeah, but I think he's like that because he can just touch you and knock you out. But Elias is like, his shit look funky. It don't look like dynamic.
Australia's like that too. The guy's like 50 years old.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it don't look dynamic. It don't look great. And then it just end up working, you know, and it end up frustrating. And also because he's good looking and shit, it just is it must be just a nightmare to fight, to lose to that guy, you know?
Yeah, and then also in the UFC, Dos Anjos is taking on Kevin Lee in Rochester, May 18th.
Hey, you know, that's going to be good. They should have saved Aya Quinch for that one. Rochester.
Kevin Lee versus...
you know, for the card, so he can have his, you know.
So you like HDA or Kevin Lee? I like Kevin Lee in that one.
I you know... That's another. How can you pick that one? You know, that anything can happen in that fight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I love me some Kevin Lee, but HDA is a tough out. You know.
Of course. Gustafson's taking on Anthony Smith.
That's the first I'm hearing of that.
Yeah, June 1st.
I like that fight. I think that's
in Sweden.
I think. Well, goddamn. Boy, they don't like to give Anthony Smith no easy ones, huh? No. Fuck.
John
Jones, then Gustafsson in fucking Sweden.
I like Smith in that one, though.
I do too, but I'm just saying, you know, wow.
June 8th, Henry Cejudo versus Marlon Moraes.
That's a crazy fight. I mean, this is to me, this is going to be the heel. Well, no, I guess the fucking DJ was the heel chest. But Moraes, I think just because he was in the different organization, what was he, World Series?
Yeah.
I think people don't realize maybe just how good this guy
Knocked
is.
out Aljamain.
Yeah, he
knocked out Jimmy Rivera.
Yeah, Moraes is, but you know, I love, you know, Cejudo's a big Laranjino, and when you're a big Laranjino, it's hard for me to root against you there, you know.
Yeah,
have you heard Marlon's voice?
But will fame go to his head? He's like,
no,
he's
just
Bella twins.
You know what?
Like,
he is just having a blast. He's a nice guy. He's not a piece of shit.
June 29th, Woodley versus Lawler 2.
Great fight too. I feel like Woodley has his number though. You know.
Yeah, I agree with
that.
And then finally, UFC. July.
How many? What are we going into the next to 2020?
John Jones versus Thiago Santos.
Are we never doing another podcast? Are you quitting the podcast?
I just want to hear that.
You would think this is one of your things about your gigs. You're like, in 2021, I'm going to be at Joe's Crab Shack in Arkansas, Texarkana.
Yeah. John Jones versus Thiago Santos.
Well, I mean, you know, as with anything in MMA, anything's possible, but to go against John Jones it proves to be a fool's.
Every time.
Yeah, it's
every time.
Yeah.
And then Amanda Nunes versus Holly Holm.
Wow. Didn't that already happen once?
No, I think it's supposed to happen or something.
Wait, who the fuck? Oh, Cyborg. Oh my God, I forgot.
She knocked out Cyborg.
God, that after the way she looked in that one, it's tough to hoot against that. To pick against that chick.
Yeah.
My God. But Home, shit. Home.
I don't know.
I guess the smart money is on Nunez. I would like to see someone new. I'm probably gonna hoot for Home. I don't know.
Ben Askren versus Masvidal.
This is funny because I've been a Masvidal fan. The way he fight,
Yeah.
I don't know the guy personally, but the way he fight, I've been a fan of him for a long time. Even before he was in actual MMA, when he was in those backyard things. I remember I was like, who is this kid who's fighting like the big fucking dudes and taking on two of them and shit. But it's something I usually like. It's either I'm gonna love or hate somebody like this guy, Ben Askren, and I should hate him. Like normally, I would probably be like "fuck you" or something.
Yeah.
But for some reason, and I get why people hate him. For some reason, I like the guy. I just don't know why.
He's a really sweet guy.
Yeah, and I never actually met the guy. We've talked on Instagram or whatever. Oh no, we talked on this podcast before, and he was cool and shit.
He's such
and
a
plus,
nice
he
guy.
trained out of Hoofus Sports.
Yeah.
I'm tight with Duke Hoofus and Chiron and Daniel Vandela and shit like that. So I just like the guy, and like only because of that, only because I just want to see him shit on everybody's parade, that I kind of want to see him to win. I don't know. I don't know.
When he said, Dana, that's the best you got, that was one of the funniest things.
Yeah, after he almost, he's just funny. He's goofy and funny, and I don't know. Do I like his fighting style? Not really, but just something about it.
You got to respect it being a grappler, no?
Yeah. I'm saying, like,
Yeah, if it's Gaethje versus Askren, who you gonna look for?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But
but at the same time, it's like it's just something funny to me, and like I love to see him get under people's skin.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what it is, and sometimes there's gonna be a guy like that for whatever reason I don't like. So I can't put my finger on it. Maybe it's because he's from Hoofus Sports. I don't know.
Yeah. So and then Ngannou versus JDS on that card too.
I fear for JDS's life because I like him a lot. I'm a big JDS fan,
Yeah.
Junior Dos Santos has been one of my favorite fighter. I feel like his best years is definitely behind him, and I feel like he's taken a lot of beating. And just in the interest of the rest of his life, I would not like to see him get knocked out again or take a lot of damage. And I know that he's capable of beating Ngannou.
Yeah.
However, he's also capable of getting hurt bad.
Yeah.
And just as someone who liked the guy and like what a nice guy he is, I just if I could make this fight not happen, I probably would.
So what do you got coming up?
I prefer. This time. I'm just gonna have people to follow me on Renato _Laranja. And I'm always gonna tell you what I got going on. I got a bunch of stuffs in the works, but I don't want to bore you with the detail right now. And I'm gonna have coming up. I'm gonna have a Kahari episode of my podcast, which is called the Vale Tudo Hour. So if you want to check out your Uncle Renato, you can listen to the Vale Tudo Hour with Renato Laranja on all the major platform. And look that one up. And it's 2 words, by the way. It's not Vale Tudo. It's Vale, VALE, and then Tudo, TUDO. And see, she's can't even wait for the next episode.
All right, so I will be at the Ice House.
Oh, by the way, hold on. I'm going to have the next episode. I'm going to have the Karate Hottie. That's Michelle Watterson. Yeah.
Nice.
She's, she is attracted from me.
I'm at the Ice House, Pasadena, April 6th. I'm at the Black Box Theater in Boca Raton, Florida.
Oh, caralho.
April 19th and 20th. April 13th, I'm at the Laugh Factory in Hollywood.
Hollywood, Florida?
Hollywood, California.
Oh, okay.
That's at 9:30. And then April 27th, I'm at the Riverside Golf Club in Chehalis, Washington.
Wait, where's Chehalis?
I don't know.
Is that Cialis?
No,
in Cialis, Washington?
and then I'm at...
What happens if you tell a joke that lasts for more than 3 minutes or whatever.
May 2nd, I'm at Tommy T's in Rancho Cordova.
Oh, Rancho Cordova.
I'm at May 14th, the Clubhouse Comedy Show in Placentia.
Caralho, Placenta. Why are you getting all these great gigs? Placenta.
I'm in New York City at the West Side. I'm at Gotham Comedy Club May 16th.
Do a woman have a placenta if there's no baby in there?
May 16th, the Gotham Comedy Club. May 17th, West Side Comedy Club in New York City. May 18th, West Side Comedy Club in New York City. May 23rd to 26th, Ventura Harbor Comedy Club in California.
Speaking of Gotham, have you seen the new Joker
Looks
thing?
amazing, right?
Caralho, it looked like a character movie. It looked like Taxi Driver. Yeah. You know, it don't even look like a superhero movie. You know,
that guy's great. By the way.
Man, one of my favorite actors. That shit looked crazy. I mean, I don't have nothing to do with that movie, but look that shit up. The Joker, or it's just called Joker.
Yeah, called Joker.
That shit, caralho.
All right, well, thank you guys so much.
Okay, ciao.
Trap sonsen trap dansen. Түүний сонсдог хөгжим дур булаан. Даалж дуулан дур булаа мууруулаа.